Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I'm actually going to show you how to make a traditional Indonesian dish. It's called vegetables in coconut gravy. The actual name, it's actually called Sayur Lemak. So I've decided to show you guys how this delicious dish can be prepared in your homes too. It may look difficult as it may contain many ingredients, but once you have actually prepared all the necessary items, then cooking it is pretty quick and easy. So I will show you guys on how to do it. Now I'll get straight to the ingredients needed, alright? So I've taken the normal vegetables, which is long beans, one carrot, a part of a cabbage. Yeah, so I've taken a bunch of long beans and I've actually cut it up like this. Okay, and then you will need tofu. Tofu is the main ingredient in this gravy. What I've done is I've already fried the tofu. I've went to the market and actually gotten the very small kind of squarish tofu. Okay, and I've cut them into like triangles, and I've actually marinated them with turmeric powder and a little salt, and I fried them golden brown, as you can see. Okay, so this is 4 tofu, the small ones, the small square ones. And then you will need some dry red chilies. I've taken 5 to 6, and I've taken 1 tablespoon of dried shrimps. I've actually soaked them in hot water for some time now, okay, as you can see. And also you will need 1 onion. I've chopped it up. You will need 3 cloves. This is like, I think 1 inch of a ginger, and 3 candle nuts. This is candle nut. You should be able to get it in the wet markets, all right? And you will need 1 lemongrass, which I've actually chopped it up like this. All right, so these are the ingredients that is needed to. So once you have actually prepared all of this in advance, then to cook the dish itself is pretty quick. Okay, now first thing we are going to do is that we're going to blend some of these items into a paste. Okay, so the first ingredient that we are going to throw into the blender is the onion. So I'm actually putting in the onion right now. This is the 1 onion that's going in. Okay, and then followed by the garlic and the ginger. Okay, followed by the candle nuts, and the lemongrass as well goes in. Okay, now next goes in the chilies and the dried shrimps. Okay, add a little bit more water if you need. Okay, and I'm also adding in a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder as well. And now I'm going to give this a blend. Okay, so as you can see, I've already blended the paste, all the ingredients. As you can see, it has come to be as a thick gravy paste like this. This is what we want to achieve. Alright, so now I will start to show you how to make the gravy. Okay, so I've put in the required amount of oil, and once the oil is heated up, I'm actually going to throw in the paste that we just blended. Okay, the oil is heated up well already, so now we are going to pour in and we're going to cook this for some time in the oil. It smells really nice at this stage with the chilies and the shrimps and the lemongrass. You can imagine the smell that's coming, the aroma that's coming out of this right now. This is the smooth consistency you should have after you blend all the ingredients in it. We're going to cook this for around 5 minutes or so, and after which we will add the vegetables in this. Okay, and there's actually one more ingredient that I actually forgot to mention. You will need coconut milk for this recipe, alright? So basically, I've taken the normal Kara coconut milk, just a small packet, 200 ml. So this is the exact amount that we're going to pour in right now. 200 ml of coconut milk, alright? For those who are a little health conscious, you can go for the low-fat coconut milk. It will be fine as well. Okay, and then we are going to dilute it with around 2 to 300 ml of water. Okay, so I'm adding the required amount of water. It's up to individual on how thin or thick you would like your gravy to be. Give it a good mix. And we are going to bring this gravy to a boil. I've gone in to add in another glass of water. So this is the amount of gravy that I would prefer basically. So let this come to a boil. Okay, so now that it has come to a boil already, we are going to throw in the vegetable. Okay. Give it a good mix. Make sure all the vegetables are actually been covered by the gravy. Yeah. And after this, we are going to season the gravy by adding in salt, the required amount of salt. Okay. So I'm adding in the required amount of salt. If it's not enough, you can add it in later as well. Okay, now we are going to close the lid and let this cook until the vegetables have been. Okay, so the vegetables are already half cooked. We will just let this cook for another 5 minutes or so once the carrot has softened a little bit more. At this stage, I'm going to season it a little bit of actually sugar. I'm using brown sugar. You can use any kind of sugar you would like. Just a teaspoon or so inside the mixture. Okay, so I'm actually adding in just a teaspoon. Okay, mix this in. You can taste it to see whether it's enough seasoning. Otherwise, you can add in a bit more of salt. Okay, so I've actually checked the seasoning and it tastes perfectly fine. I did actually sprinkle a little bit more salt and another teaspoon of sugar. So that made it alright. So now the final stage is I'm going to throw in the fried tofu pieces. That's the last stage. Okay, so we just let it sit. Let the fried tofu soak up some of the gravy. Alright my friends, so this is my vegetables in coconut gravy. It smells and tastes very nice. You can have this with rice. I'm actually going to fry some fish to go along with this. So do give this recipe a try in your homes and leave me your comments on how it actually turned out. Thank you for watching my video, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more simple videos such as this. Thank you and have a great day ahead.